I am. I'm 25. I have adrenal cancer, breast cancer, melanoma. And I'm like, what the hell is going on?
Yeah.
Asked my doctor at the time, I said, should I be regenetically tested? My mom and I were listening to a story and they started talking about this syndrome called Li-Fraumeni Syndrome, which is a rare genetic disorder, which now I feel like it's rare, but more and more people have it. Basically he says, okay, I'll test you, but that's in a textbook. You're probably not going to have it. So sure enough, he told me I was negative. And this is a very key, message that I always like to say is that number one, get the piece of paper, right?
Yeah.
Number two, know what you're testing for. And number three, sometimes if you don't feel something's right, advocate for yourself, right? And at the time, listen, I was a new cancer patient, right? So I didn't know. So he told me I was negative. And then a year later, I was getting my PET scan for breast cancer. And they ended up finding thyroid cancer in my neck, and it spread throughout my chest. And at that point, I went to MD Anderson. Shout out to MD Anderson because, they're keeping me alive today.
Yeah.
That was my fourth cancer. At the time I went there, they asked me if I was genetically tested for Li-Fraumeni syndrome. And I said, yeah, I don't have it. They looked at me like I had like 75 heads. And sure enough, I tested positive. So by the age of 26, I had breast cancer, thyroid cancer, melanoma, and then my adrenal cancer as a baby. But a lot of people ask me, how does it feel to, know that you have this syndrome, right? Because Li-Fraumeni syndrome, basically I'm lacking the P53 tumor suppressor gene, and my body is more susceptible to developing cancers. So I have a long laundry list of cancers that I can get. For me, obviously, knowing that I have this has truly saved my life because it has altered my care. Where I was getting PET scans, CAT scans, all the whole 9 yards. But radiation is not good for someone with my syndrome. So basically, I have had my treatment tailored now, my scans and everything to align with my genetic susceptibility, which has been a game changer. And, I am the early detective on Instagram because I have caught everything early, right? That is my key message, is that early detection saves lives. And that's why I am 41 now and thriving. Yes, I have a few cancers I've added to my list, but fortunately everything has been caught early and I feel very, very, very fortunate. And that's how I stay positive and keep going.